Alright, so by now you've set up everything you need on this advertising platform, and you pretty much understand how to get around in this platform and what everything means. Now slowly I want to start talking to you about how we're going to actually set up a campaign, and the first thing we're going to start with today is audience research. So let's go. I'm going to open up my blog and we're going to do audience research for one or two articles, and I'm going to show you how we can do it right within Facebook. And actually see if there's an audience, if there's a market for what we have to share. Okay, so I'm gonna click on an article by random. I'm probably just gonna go with this one over here actually. Understand your lymphatic system and how to keep it healthy. Okay, so now we've got this article over here, and right within Facebook, what we can do is we can click on the three bars at the top over there, and then go on all tools, and there's something called audience insights. Now using audience insights, we can actually come up with a nice little audience right on Facebook, for the campaigns that we have. Okay, so I'm just gonna click everyone on Facebook, and let's just say I only want to target United States. Now the age range, okay, we type the word in on Google. Okay, I'm just going to type it in Google, see a bit more about it, what it is. Okay, is a network of tissues and organs that help rid the body of toxins, waste, and other unwanted materials. The primary function of the lymphatic system is transforming lymph. Okay, so let's see what we've got over here. It's going to tell us a bit about diseases. Right, sometimes look, you have to read up a little bit on it, and none of this stuff actually interests me. I don't really, obviously I care about, it's a problem in the real world. However, I don't wake up asleep thinking about it. But you just got to do this stuff, and you just gotta get going. All right, let's forget that. Look, sometimes you don't actually have to go this deep. You know why? Because of the content. We're not actually selling anything, so there's no convincing required. We can literally promote to anyone. If they want to read it, they'll read it, and if not, they won't. And it won't even cost us money. Okay, like it's cheap. So when for example, when running campaigns to e-commerce, then it's really about narrowing down onto that laser targeted audience, because you cannot afford to throw money elsewhere. With content, it's just something humans just treat it. It's a human thing. Okay, it's not about certain specific audiences. Okay, there's not really any commitment. It's just if an article's good, if it's got a good headline, and it's fairly relevant, people are going to read it. So let's go into interest, and I'm just going to type in lymphatic system. Okay, and here we go. We've got lymphatic system over there. Now let's switch this age up. Okay, I'm going to go from 45 plus. Okay, now we've got 45 plus, and we can see that there's 96% women on this audience, and there's only 4% men. So look, right now it says 250k monthly. I'm going to switch to women, and I'm sure that women decrease. There you go, still the same. Okay, so now we've got our audience right over here. We can see that within the age range of 35 to 44, let's just look, there's barely any people inside it, right? Okay, so we've got 12% people there. So that's not a good number. What we want to do, our right audience, our target audience, we can see we've got nice 31%, 36 and 22 over there. We're going to go with 45 plus. Okay, and then what we can do from audience insights is we can see relevant interests, other things that people are interested in and pay attention to, and that may be interested in reading our content. So we don't need to go as far as demographics such as job titles, okay, because they're just content, and once again we're not selling anything. So you ignore all of this. Personally I do anyways, and then I come over to page likes. Okay, and now you want to see what's so you want to find some relevant pages and see how big they are. So I'm going to open up this page over here. I'm going to see how big it is. Okay, we've got 340k people liked. Now let's see if I can get this interest over here. So I'm going to type in the leukemia. Okay, there you go, Lymphoma Society, and now you can see the audience has stepped up a bit. And now we've got over here the truth about cancer, right? So I'm just going to type in and see if it's here, and that looks like it. All right, and okay, that's not the one actually. That's the truth about cats and dogs. Okay, let's see what else we've got. We've got cure childhood cancer. Let me see what this is. And it's fairly big. I'd imagine there's an audience for it. Cure childhood. There you go. I'm just clicked off. Right, now we'll click on that, And there you go, we've got a nice little audience over here, and we could keep going. There's more pages over here which are relevant. The affinity, it shows the relevance, really. How the greater it is, the more relevant it is, to your purpose, to your initial interest, lymphatic system. So that's that, really. That's how you create your audience. So now what we finally want to do, I've actually created this for a specific campaign. I've done this based on the lymphatic system and how to keep it healthy. So what I'm finally going to do is I'm just going to save this so I can use this later on when I'm going to create a campaign, to actually drive traffic to the specific article. So let's just click save, and audience name, lymphatic system. I'm going to do US 45 plus, and that's females. I'm just going to do females over here, and there you go. I'm just going to finally click save, and now we've got this audience here. So that's really, basically how you do audience research. It's not hard. Okay, first you look at your article, you see the key terms in there. Okay, I'm just going to show you all the key terms, and then all you got to do is take that key term, throw it in the audience insights, and it does the rest for you. Okay, long distance relationships can make you a good person. Who would you target for this? Well, it's quite vague. This is just a human thing once again. Love, romantic people, I don't know, just see authorities within possibly the dating space. I'm not sure, really. That's not a good idea, actually. Just humans, magazines, and people into the whole celebrity stuff and all of this. They'll read this stuff, and most likely women. 10 ways to create a lasting impression. You need to see what these impressions are about. If it's a job interview, then maybe on that. Otherwise, you can find so much relevance in in a single article. 10 ways to create lasting impression. This could be an article for those applying for jobs and they want to create a good impression for jobs. And then at the same time, it could be an article for those that are trying to get dates with females, and they are trying to create an impression on these women. Okay, and then it could also be with people's in-laws and family members and all of this. This article can be relevant to many people, so you just need to find your hook and create a nice headline, and target the right, find who your audience is and send traffic. And the main thing is, look, you can keep it broad. Okay, you can have 20 million audiences. Sometimes I drive traffic to an entire country because some content is just so vague that literally anyone would read it. Okay, 10 ways being in love can boost your health and make you look great. Health related interests, and also love and magazines. Start jogging, fitness and famous runners. Cricket, big cricket players and cricket teams. Okay, the celebrities themselves and different magazines, like GQ and whatever you got, Vice. Okay, this one, it's got some very straight terms, so I'm not sure if this would even get approved with Facebook, but you could also obviously give it a shot, and if you could, then this would probably be an interest itself on Facebook. Once again, fitness and football. So it's very basic, it's very simple. You literally just take the interest out of the article title, you throw it into your audience insights, and from there the rest is pretty much done for you. And then you just compile your audience, you gather it up together, you save it, and that's it, you're ready to roll. Okay, that's it for now. That's how you do your audience research. That's how you use audience insights through Facebook, and that's how you save an audience. I'll catch you in the next video, and if you have any questions, just send them my way, and I'll make sure to get